Captain America throws his mighty shield. All those who chose to oppose his shield must yield. If he's led to a fight and a duel is due, then the red and the white and the blue will come through when Captain America throws his mighty shield.
Hey, it's Pablo Gunner here from Talk Nerdy to Me, and I just wanted to do some cosplays for upcoming conventions like we have Albuquerque Comic Con, SabakuCon, and whatever other ones they have going on. And you've got this awesome store. I would say it's like the one-stop shop in Albuquerque for cosplay. You got some shirts. You have all these wigs right here.
Yes.
And we have all these other wares and goodies and stuff like that. And but yeah, getting to the point, I want to do some cosplay. I want to do Zod because the ambassador, he's doing Superman, so I'm like, I got to do Zod.
Awesome.
Not the new Zod, but the old Zod. That was the little dude that somehow beat him. Didn't really entire measure up, but he had minions, so I think it evened out. And then
Zod's pretty awesome.
Yeah, he is. I just want to walk around and say kneel before Zod.
Yes.
That's the best part of it.
Yes, that is why you would be Zod.
I mean, if you're the Man of Steel, you should probably the Man of Steel's on. You would probably still do that, just because it's so cool.
Exactly. Well, this is the place to do it. We are your one-stop shop for cosplay. We're the only of our kind in the United States. So we have our retail end. Mostly what we have are wigs and warbler, all of our various thermoplastics that we use to build props and armor. But in addition to that, we have classes to teach people how to build their costumes from start to finish. Everything from patterning to sewing to armor building, prop building, wig styling. Pretty much anything that you need for your costume, we can do it here. So let me show you guys around.
Cool. Because I wanted to do, you had mentioned the wig styling. I brought my own wig for Vegeta because I want to do Vegeta, Bad Man Vegeta. I figure it's pretty simple, for the most part. And then and a Nightwing. So yeah.
Yeah. So we have a wig stylist here, Joby Lee Cosplay. She does amazing work with her wigs. I give all of my wigs to style to her, and definitely something with the spikes.
Yeah.
She can pull that off. And Arta wigs are really great wigs for that kind of styling. So yeah, we have wig styling for your Zod. You're going to need your outfit to sew. So we would need to go back to the workshop and show you like where you'd be building that. So
all right, yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's go check it out.
So little pit stop here. We have an in-house photography studio.
Oh, that is too cool. Too cool.
Once you have your costume built, you need photographs taken. Obviously, we all need photographs of our amazing work. So you can schedule an appointment with our photographer, and we do all in-house work.
That is fantastic.
We have a green screen.
Wow.
So there's that. But back here is where all the magic happens. And our building is nice and long.
It's like the baby making for, cosplay.
Pretty much, yeah. You start back here and you work your way, So this is our workshop. This is where we do all of our building, all of our prop building, armor building, our sewing. So you can get memberships here to build your projects.
Okay.
And we have customizable memberships for your specific thing. So if you just need a space to work on, we have storage for your larger projects, especially if you're building large sets of armor.
Okay.
If you need to sew, we have a sewing room back here. Or if you need to take classes and utilize the workshop, we have classes available that you schedule one-on-one and learn how to build your specific costume. So for you, with Zod, I would start with the garment, so we would pattern out his garment for you.
Okay.
And so that it's tailor-made to you, and then we'd show you how to build it, and we would help you get the materials through our program called the Cosplay in a Box.
Okay,
Which
awesome.
The Cosplay in a Box gets, we do all the research for you. So we find the right fabrics, the right materials, how many fasteners, zippers, how many yards you need of whatever specific fabric that you're going to use to build your costume. And we put that all together, and so that you have your materials and you don't have to hunt those materials down for your costume.
Awesome.
Too.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I was like, I wondered about that when I was on my way here. I was like, so should I have like brought my own stuff, or how does it work? And yeah, that's great to know.
we try to get you from point A to point B and all the points in between when you're building your costume. So we would start with a Cosplay in a Box to get you your materials. once you have your materials in hand, you can take classes, or you could just use the space to build if you already know what you're doing.
Yeah.
But if you need any assistance, we have a number of experts that can help you, whether it's, you need a pattern out for your garment or your props and armor. Those have to be tailor fit to your body.
Right.
So we'll make sure that those fit you. And then you get to build. We'll show you all the techniques that you would need for that specific garment. So my sewing classes, for example, they're not like you're going to make an apron. No, here we just focus on cosplay. So you'll take a beginner sewing class, learn your way around the sewing machine, and then every sewing skill that you learn will be geared towards your costume.
All right, awesome.
Yeah, so we try to cover all our bases with that.
That's fantastic. And this place is just like, it's a nerd heaven and
Yes.
nerd haven. And, just like if you're a cosplayer, it just looks like it would be no better place. It's great. It's great.
We try to make it fun. We have a lot of fun here. We do a lot of building. We just want to create an environment for cosplayers to come together and exchange ideas, have a place to build, come together and, as a community and have fun.
Yeah, I want to live here. I want to live here. It's so great. It's so wonderful. And who's this fine looking fellow right here?
This is Ichabod. Ichabod Sassy Pants is his full name.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and he's sporting some Batman boxers.
Batman Joker.
And Joker, Christmas themed.
Mm-hmm,
yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, because he likes to be stylish. So yeah, his name's Ichabod, for obvious reasons there.
Mm-hmm.
He's missing his head. He'd be 6 feet tall if he had a head.
That's a lot cleverer than I realized at first. So awesome. Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, and then we have over here we have our sewing room. This is Victoria.
It's fine. I feel like this is probably more appropriate for me, just because I have more of like a feminine figure. So this would be better for me to have than Ichabod over there. I'm not quite as buff and big as he is. So.
Yeah, he doesn't fit most of our body types. But yeah, this is Victoria. She's our female companion that helps us with our garment making. Mm-hmm. And then of course we have half of Henry over there, sporting power armor. But yeah, this is our sewing room. We make a lot of projects in here. That's why it's so messy. But we do all of our sewing classes in here. All of these machines are available to rent for anybody's cosplay needs if they just need a machine to work out on. And of course we do the classes in here as well.
You're like Santa's elves over here, just
Pretty
already
much.
Getting ready for the next Christmas, except it's the next con.
Exactly. And there's always a con.
Exactly. Everywhere. There's so many everywhere. Yeah.
So this is our space.
Which I follow a lot of your employees, and they are cosplayers. They're local New Mexico, Albuquerque cosplayers, and I see their pictures all the time. Oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, and I see the shop, and it's so cool that it's like they're legit. They're as legit as they come. You know, that's the thing is they really know their stuff. They're really knowledgeable, and of course they all have the different expertises and stuff like you were saying.
Yeah, we have Joby Lee cosplay. She specializes in wigs mainly.
Right.
She's also a fantastic seamstress. But she's really well known for her wigs. Like she was featured on Arna's site for her Yona costume.
Wow.
And she does all of my wigs because I don't do hair. And I have Cheesecake Panda who specializes in armor building, and she is also a talented tailor as well.
An artist too. I've seen
she's an amazing artist. And she does special effects makeup. She can do prosthetics.
Yeah, she's done Mystique, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, she's a really great asset to have for that special effects quality. If you need makeup done or prosthetics built, she's your go-to gal, and she does amazing work with Warbler as well. Yeah, so I have a really good team. I got my workshop manager Preston, who started off as a customer and a student. He started taking our Warbler 101 class, and he built a set of Green Lantern armor, and now he runs the shop. Like
he was an apprentice, and he's like a Jedi Knight now,
Pretty much, yeah. So it's just amazing. Like the customers that I have come in are just really great. They become really, we develop really great relationships, and we just build the community. This
That's beautiful. That's
all
beautiful.
about the community.
Fantastic. So let's go check out this other fella that you have over here, huh?
Oh yeah, half of a fella. This is actually
Half the fella.
my favorite. He's doing some charity work, so we only have his lower half there. But he's sporting part of power armor that one of our customers is building, and the harness that we are building to attach the armor to the body, because keeping that armor on is it's a tricky business. That harness is going to tie everything together. You're not going to see any of it, but it's going to hold all of that armor onto his body. So yeah, our mannequins, they work hard around here.
Awesome. I just want to know where you got those underwear, because I want to know how you get. I want superheroes in my vicinity, because that's just great.
I have a customer that came in. I'm doing the commission work for her, and she decided that all of my mannequins needed proper underwear.
Good, yeah, okay.
And so she
awesome.
came in, and that underwear is courtesy of her. So yeah.
Okay, cool. So let's get down to the nitty gritty. We have my Vegeta, okay?
Yes.
And I have the wig in my Captain America backpack here.
Nice. Yeah.
And then he just wears like pink shirt, with the Batman lettering on the back, colored, and then black like slacks, and then dress shoes.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we need to do for that?
Well, see, some of those items be easy to achieve. Just in normal clothing stores, like the slacks are probably going to be easy to come by. But something like the shirt with the custom lettering, those are things that you'd want to build here.
Right.
So everyone here is qualified to help you with your garments. I'm the main tailor here, so if you need the letters, we would decide like how to add them to the garment and make it character accurate,
okay.
Which is our goal here. We're very much detail oriented,
right.
if you will.
Attention
to detail is super. We're kind of OCD about it.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to get your character as accurate as possible. So we'll make that garment not only tailor fit to your body type, but also make it look like that character.
Okay.
And that's what we do. So like Zod, for example, those robes, we would pattern them out.
Mm-hmm.
We would get you the right fabric that would be proper for his character, and then teach you how to make that garment from scratch.
Okay.
So a lot of what we do here is from scratch. But things like slacks, I always say, if they're simple enough, why go through the trouble of making them, and when they already exist, those kind of items. But here we build the things that are harder to come by.
Right.
So that's what we do.
Yeah, I'm a cheapo, and so I do cosplay on the cheap. My thing is I try to get as close as possible while being on the cheap.
Yes.
So me, I go to like Savers or
Yes.
Burlington, maybe even Walmart if I can't find it anywhere else. Goodwill's
Yes.
is a good one.
I actually recommend to my customers, if there are items that they can get at thrift stores, specifically boots, because a lot of these superheroes, they wear like leather boots, and even if they need to be modified, we can modify them here. But leather boots can get really expensive. I say go to the thrift shops, get yourself a nice pair of boots, and we can modify them for you here in the shop.
Right.
As far as inexpensive goes, we build props out of junk sometimes just to save a dime. This item, for example, with the power armor, is built out of recycled bottles and bottle caps of various sizes. And
those are worth money.
PVC pipe and EVA foam, the cheapest substances you can utilize for cosplay. So yeah, we are not beyond building things out of trash just to save money too.
Awesome. Which
recyclable.
I wanted to do Nightwing, and I wanted to do his Eskrima sticks, get Velcro and put on the back, and put a strip of Velcro on the stick, so I could just be like whoosh, whoosh.
Yeah.
Of course, it would be tough because I feel like it would rip every time, possibly depending on how well it was done. But I wanted it so that I could screw them together. Do you think that would be doable to find a way that you could just?
I'm actually working on a staff. So you get yourself some dowels. These are nice and inexpensive. For your Nightwing extreme suits, you just cut them down to whatever size you need.
Yeah.
But this is actually going to be a staff
Wow, that's a long staff.
Yeah, it's going to be cut down a little bit,
Oh, okay.
but it's Rey's staff from the new Star Wars.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so she has an incredibly long staff. It's probably not this long, but we're going to cut it down. And there's actually a tool that we have here. Hey, how's it going?
Okay.
Let's see here. I got all my tools here. So we would use a dowel fastener like this
Okay.
to attach the dowels together, so you can have
Oh, that is
a longer
wonderful.
staff. Yeah, so we hunt down the items for you. We would make them functional, because that's really important. Preston here, for example, I had a kind of a wardrobe malfunction with a costume I made for Conjicon,
Okay.
which was the Happy Mask salesman.
Right.
And he had this dilemma where he has this massive backpack, but being a video game character, the backpack straps are not visible.
Okay.
And being someone who's detail oriented, I really didn't want my backpack straps to show, but I also didn't want to be stuck in that backpack. So I constructed a harness, and Preston here helped me with a contraption of PVC pipes that slide in and out of each other so that the backpack could be retractable, but the
Wow.
harness was attached to my body so that I wasn't stuck in that costume and being unable to sit down or use the restroom or whatever for, just standing for long periods of time attached to this giant turtle shell, basically. So we make sure to make costumes functional, specifically to the cosplayer's needs, and help them, figure out any of those weird, little things that pop up to make it functional. Because these are fictional characters. Some of their costumes can defy physics.
Yeah.
So.
That's awesome. All this in-depth cosplay talk is getting me moist. I'm getting excited over it. But I have one question, which is, okay, masks. Because masks, you go online, they're kind of expensive. Like I said, in my situation, it is, the week of, So if I want to do real quick, like on the cheap mask, what would be my best way to go about it?
Well, I would first of all recommend not waiting till the last minute.
Well, yeah.
But that aside, I would say Worbla is your best friend.
Okay.
Because Worbla is an extremely versatile product. It's very easy to work with. You can cut it with scissors. And you can shape it. If you mess up, you just reheat it, and you can actually form it to your face.
Okay.
So that would be my solution to a last-minute mask that you can build. Worbla can be worked with. Masks can be built in a very short working time with Worbla, and that's what's so beautiful about the product. That would be my recommendation for a last-minute mask.
Okay. Awesome. So next time when I don't do things last minute, maybe like a week before, then we can go like more in depth on this stuff. Do more videos and stuff here at the shop, because I definitely want to come back, because this place is lovely. It's a dream, So all right, awesome. Thank you very much. Thanks for having us and showing us around and all the goodies and stuff that you have. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
And we can find you on Facebook and
yes, we are on Facebook, Jus Cos Cosplay Supply.
Okay.
And we also have our website, JusCosCosplaySupply.com. Either one of those, we keep those updated. We try to, update you guys on recent things that we're doing. I'd say the most recent thing that we're doing would be Winter Emus on the 30th of this month.
Okay.
It's going to be hosted by us and Gamers Anonymous and Sabaku. And that'll be a lot of fun. We're going to have gaming tournaments and such, and there'll be prizes. So
I'm glad you brought that up, because I was wondering what that was.
Yeah. Yeah, Preston can actually explain it better.
Yeah, jump on here. This guy was wearing a Stormtrooper jacket, right? Stormtrooper jacket?
Yeah.
Takes it off, and then he has Captain America under, and I feel like he's like, I'm here to get you out,
At some point.
Oh,
This is a rescue mission. Okay, but go ahead.
Winter Emus is a video game holiday
Okay.
that was created by this webcomic artist, and the webcomic is Control Delete, and he's done it for a number of years, and he decided, there's so many holidays for everything, but there's not a holiday for video games.
Okay.
And so he decided to create it, and it becomes like kind of a joke in his series, and it's really funny. He even starts a religion in the series. It's really funny. But for a number of years, this will be the 5th year that I'm doing Winter Units. But this time it's going to be a big one. It's going to have, Gamers Anonymous, SabakuCon involved. So before it was just kind of a personal thing. Now it's going to be just an overall everybody thing.
Yeah, it's
for
just going to be like an orgy of nerdiness.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, fantastic.
People playing video games, classic to new. And this year it's basically has a theme that I came up with, the evolution of video games.
Okay.
And so it's going to have tournaments from Pong, Street Fighter 2, GoldenEye, and Mario Kart.
All right on. That's
Yeah,
great. That's
it's gonna be
great.
a lot of fun.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
Well,
And remember, stay nerdy, planet Earth, and keep those cosplay skills up.